I'm gonna break up my usual topics and stuff, talk about MMA and like fighting and stuff, and the conclusion that I sort of came to on like why I stopped training to compete or why I stopped competing basically. And so basically what happened is me and my friend who's like he's like half Samoan, half Canadian, he's from San Francisco, and we were training together and he had an MMA fight, so he ballooned up and then he on the juice or whatever, and then he lost some weight for the cut, and then he had an MMA fight, and I went, and he was later on because I think he cut down to 170, right? But I was watching the fights, and I saw the 145-pound weight class, which is what I would have been fighting at, and I was training a lot at this time. Like I wouldn't even leave the house if I wasn't gonna train for at least 2 hours, and I never trained 2 hours. I was like three minimum. Two is like if I was sick or something. Anyway, don't tell anyone at the old gym that I said that. But basically, like, so it got to 145, and I saw the first guy come out, and he's kind of like a ghetto Mexican dude with like tattoos and stuff. And then the guy who fights him comes out, literally my same exact height. He was 5'8", 5'9". He was in the 145-pound weight class. This guy was jacked and shredded. He was like, I mean, he was for sure on gear, steroids. But the thing is I saw him fight, and I'm like, dang, I wonder how good this guy is. And so the fight started, and this guy just ran at the Mexican and knocked him out in like 8 seconds. I think it was like less than 10 seconds for sure. And in that moment, it kind of hit me. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna have to like fight this guy. It's like literally the same amateur circuit that I would be on, Kezar Stadium in San Francisco. And I'm like, dude, that would literally be my hometown fight, and I would have to fight him. And basically, I didn't actually quit or anything. I kept training. I trained a lot more, because I'm like, dude, I gotta get like my stuff together and do better. But I think a good idea for people considering if they want to be an amateur fighter or a pro fighter is basically like go to the UFC website or go to a gym if you have a big gym near you and find the UFC fighter in your weight class. And if you don't look at him and are like, I can beat him, and we're assuming you're not a delusional retard, like if the answer is not like basically yes, then you shouldn't be a fighter. All right, peace out.